Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today, just thought it would be quite nice to do an additional little video for you, a little bit of a what's in the bag. So yeah, I think Steve has already shared his clubs with you. So yeah, I think I'll crack on and do the same. Personally, it's always something of interest for myself. I always like to see what other people are sporting in their bags, and yeah, and what other equipment is out there that can potentially make this game that's inherently hard that little bit much easier. So first of all, I think we'll start with the driver. So this is actually quite a new addition to my bag at the moment. It's only been here for borderline 6 months. It's not a club that I'm particularly great at hitting at the moment, so I have a lot of practice that I need to start continuing with this just to get some consistency out of it. I went with a Cobra Rad Speed. I believe there's a few variations of this. This one specifically is the Rad Speed XB, which stands for Extreme Back and is what I was told the most forgiving out of the three. Yet to find that forgiveness, but like I say, it's just all down to practice, as you guys well know. Nice club. Standard 10.5 loft. I've got it standard at the moment. Various settings that you can play around with this just to tune it into to suit yourself. Standard shaft. It's a even flow Riptide regular shaft, and an original grip. Yeah, nice club. Again, just needs a little bit more honing in before I can start getting anywhere near the consistent values that I'm after with this. Just bob this one back in. Okay, so this next club is a little bit of a relic. It's been in my bag for many years now. My trusty 5-wood. Now, I'm assuming there's probably quite a few out there that can relate to one of these clubs, a club that you either don't want to remove from your bag, you either hit it well or for whatever reason, but this is probably the reason I'm keeping this in my bag. It's purely the reason being I just don't want to change it at the moment. So this is a Pingai 3 5-wood, 17 degree loft. It is a pretty old example of a 5-wood. I'm quite sure there's a lot of newer models out there that would probably offer different tech and things for it, but yeah, like I say, for me, hit it quite well. So yeah, it's staying in the bag. Original shaft, Ping 350 series, and it's still got the original grip on it as well, believe it or not. Probably due a change, but yeah, it's one of those things that's just staying on at the moment. Probably borderline a museum piece, but hey ho, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Moving on, so these irons that I currently play with, again, quite a new addition to my set. So I played for many years again with a set of Ping Karsten Blue Dot clubs for a long time, from my sort of teens up until purchasing these just over 12 months ago. So these are the Callaway Paradigms. I'm sure you've all seen these advertised when they first came out. They were released as a improvement iron, which again, for all of us trying to improve our game, any help is warranted. Yeah, really like playing with these clubs. A lot of forgiveness in them. Just a really nice club. Not necessarily the best looking club that people may agree with. I know that there's quite a few variations of irons out there at the moment, specifically TaylorMade and the Titleist, that have the lovely sort of bladed look to the back of it, whereas these are more of a filled cavity. But for me, if it improves my game, a loss of aesthetics for me, I can deal with that. Did actually get professionally fit for these. Yeah, it was matched with a KBS Tour shaft. So this is actually a C-taper shaft. So as you can see, it's a constant taper from head to handle, without the little deviations that you would normally get in a shaft, which I think looks quite nice. Stiff shaft in these again. That was the best fit for me when I was getting fitted. And it's actually a 120 gram shaft, which is quite heavy, and so is the head. So the club itself is quite weighty. But yeah, it seems to suit me and how I play currently. And then I went with a Golf Pride. I think they're called Plus 4s. Yes, they are the MCC Plus 4s, half corded at the top there. So fantastic for all weather conditions, optimum grip. And yeah, it's for me a nice looking club, and they'll be in my bag for many years. I think, to be honest with you, I'm not going to be changing these anytime soon. So yeah, that's the Callaway Paradigm. And then on to my wedges. So these again have not been in my bag that long, to be honest with you, and they were actually gifted to me by a family member. So I was quite lucky to actually get my hands on these. I'm quite sure a few of you out there are playing the same club as well, which is the Titleist Vokey. Yeah, beautiful club. These are quite old, these ones. These are the SM4s, so there's quite a few versions out now which are ahead of these. I don't know whether or not I'm going to be changing, to be honest with you. I play okay with them. They seem to do what I ask of them, so yeah, those will be staying in my bag for a good while again. Have these in 52, 56 and 60. Just gives me a nice variation of lofts for whatever shot you might be wanting to play. Standard Titleist shaft in this. You know, I'm not going to start messing around and changing these. They were put in for a reason. Only change I made was to match the grips with the irons. So again, the MCC 4 Plus half corded. And yeah, nice club. Enjoy playing with them. And yeah, still plenty of life left in these. And then finally, guys, is the putter. So this little beauty, this is my Scotty Cameron Phantom 9.5. I love this putter, love it. It's so nicely weighted, so nicely balanced. Yeah, I mean, it's not a magic wand. There's still the fleshy bit on the end that has to do the majority of the work. But yeah, if there's anything out there that can help you shave off a few of those shots, and we all know the killer is the short game around the green, those missed putts. So yeah, if there's anything that's out there that can possibly help shave some shots off, then why not go for it? Yeah, it's just a nice club, and completely standard. Again, I'm not in a position to change anything on this club. Standard shaft, 34 inch, and standard Scotty Cameron grip as well, which it feels quite nice. Yeah, I've tinkered with the larger, fatter grips on previous putters, but yeah, I quite like the way that this is. It does have quite a wide sort of aspect to the top of it there that fits quite nice in my hands, because I put left hand low, and it just feels nice. It just feels nice. Yeah, so there you go, guys. It's a little sneak peek into what I'm using. Everything in there at the moment is going to stay as is. I have no intentions of changing anything really anytime soon. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you can relate to a couple of bits, especially the old museum piece here. I'm sure there's a few out there now that are still sporting a really old relic in their bag. I'd be quite interested to hear some of the things that are still in people's bags. If you want to place any comments down below, it'd be appreciated. And yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It would be greatly appreciated, and we've got loads more content coming your way. yeah, and hope you enjoy. Thank you very much.